Alright, I'm only going to do a little video of this. And here we go, boys. Let me zoom out on that. GX100, okay? And I'm going to make sure, I don't know what that means, but hopefully this should be the first edition because I pre-ordered this right when it came out. So I want to make sure I get the artwork in there, which is cool. Here's the back. This thing is annoyingly big. Like I'm standing up to my chest holding this camera. And I'm... Put it down, get it exactly in there. That's crazy. 8, 22, 33. That's the measurements of the box in inches. You can tell Bandai went all out. The GX, I mean, it's the 100th release. That's a thick book. That's a thick book, boys. Ooh, I think this is where the art... Yeah. Looks like I got it, boys. Good. I guess this, maybe not the first release won't get the art. I'm not sure. Kind of like the, how they did with the future models, where they released with the original releases, I think Taku Sato's art. This thing's gonna be sick, boys. Oh my God, look at how big that thing is. So take your hand, that's the Space Dragon. Bigger. Space Dragon's bigger. It's like a hand and almost a half. Yep, that's coming down to the bellies, like right there. This is like 2 of my hands. God damn it. I've never had a dragon. Oh my God. I've never had this. I've had a ton of like spacers, UFOs. I've never had... I see people online, the original GX04, I think it was, which I do not have. I have the GX. I have basically the version of this SOC, but the colored version, GE10 or something, which I'll bring out in a minute. But what I was saying is, this is fucking insane to like hold something like this big. I think the second biggest thing I got was the G Panzeroid. Pantheroid, sorry. I can't wait to take this thing out. I heard that thing's heavy. Just, they redesigned it. I think that thing's just all metal. And I heard this thing's mostly plastic except for the feet. But still, it's huge. I don't think it really needs to be metal. Would have been cool if all the blades were metal, or they added a little more, but whatever. I think what it is too, a lot of people were complaining about die-cast content or whatnot, but I'm telling you, look at the attention to detail. I think they didn't want to half-ass the construction or the packaging. I mean, they wanted to make this thing as good as possible. Now for them, okay, maybe a DX, add the power-up option set. If it was a DX, just throw everything in and be done with it. Oh, the button. I'm going to open this thing. But this guy here, whether you like it or not, he's going to make up for the chogokin. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. He's not as heavy as they make it out to seem, but he's redesigned, and I'm going to be busting this thing out. No more waiting. Yeah, I'm going to try to do the best I can. What's happening here is I have to set this up a totally different way, my camera angle. But okay. Let me get this in here. So you can open these up. You can open the whole thing up. Let me see. Hit these buttons. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at. So, alright, I don't think that panel comes off. I think that's where. So look at that. Nice click. You can dock Gaiking in here. He comes apart. Look at that. And I also found out that down here, there's some magnets for these guys. One of them, I think the bird came with the extra stand. So, to me, it looks like it fits. Like it sits and stands perfectly. So I'm pretty sure it goes to him just to kind of help him so you can display him with the wings mode. You got Nessa. Ah, shit, I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of that name. The flying one. And then you got Tracy. Probably not the name, but Tracy Triceratops would make sense. And Gaiking. When I first took them out, the legs weren't extended, so I extended the legs. Something I don't care for, and you know what? I'm gonna get it and show you. We have General Frankie here, okay? Solar chogokin, made by the same company, made by Bandai. Look at these tracks. Flawless. Guess what they're made out of? Plastic. Guess what these are made out of? Fucking rubber. Like, really? So, they do roll. We're never gonna roll them, boys. This is brand new, so it won't hurt the rubber. But I'm gonna roll them once, and I'm gonna use my boy Rocket Punch. Showed me this. This will keep it all, like, I could put this in a box for 30 years, come out, roll it, and it won't disintegrate. Fuck off. Just an FYI, these guys are these aren't cheap. I think this one's the heaviest, probably. But look, the head down, the neck up, the wings, the tail's like a little PVC kind of plastic, but wicked cool. Little articulation on them. They didn't just throw them in. The wheels move on this. My new regiment's gonna try to be, I'm trying to just play with the figures a little more so I can just see, get a feel for it, because every time this comes out, every time I do a review, oh, that feels cool coming out. Hear that? I'm going to show you the die cast on this in a second. Look, goes right in. Supposed to. Because it knows I want to show you. Come on. Alright, look at. Listen. That's awesome. It comes with another set of claws with just 2 fingers for like battle mode or something. My favorite number's 3. I'm going to keep the 3 claws. I don't even know why it came with the other claws. They probably, well, I don't know. There's a certain look, I guess. So, here's your die cast. You ready? The black piece. That's it. Right at the bottom in the feet. Classic SOC. Both sides come off. You can replace these with some other things. I think I might switch them. I forget what the other ones look like. Metal in there. Metal joint. Here's the battery tab. Okay, so here's the articulation. I'm going to put the legs on. Also on the back, not a big deal. These are cool. I mean, I like when stuff, if it's quality, slides out. I mean, these just fit. They feel good. See that? Again, get the fucking rubber. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. The wings come separately, or the fins, whatever you want to call them. I don't know if they articulate because they seem like they might. I don't think so. Oh, okay. I knew something was up. I think they open. Hold on. I think they open for battle mode. Oh, here it is. Look at that. Blade comes out. That's kind of sick. Let me put it on here. Yeah, they go like that. So I'll put this in for now so I don't fuck it up. There's one. Easy enough, boys. There's two. All right, we got them both on. We'll keep it going here, boys. Also, I didn't put the legs on yet, but I will. Look at this thing. Let me just take it. Ball on the end moves around. That red inside. I mean, these are all side to side. I think they're all on ball joints. But that red inside just looks so organic. It looks like it's not, that part of it's not robotic, which is crazy. Here's also a comparison of the two Gaiking. This one I thought it was a light reflection every time I saw it, but the outside, this is the best way to see it. The outside is definitely like a pink and the inside's red on both of them. Thought it was how the light hit it, but you can see, let me get them over here. His mask comes off, by the way, but you can see GX100 is on the right. I'm gonna call it GE10. It's the repaint of the Solar Chogokin 4, maybe something like that. A little bit of a redo. The faceplate comes off. It's kind of a bitch to get back on, but yeah. The faceplate comes off on this one. The arms like keep firing off. They're kind of a bitch. So you could see yourself here. Like you got the deeper gold. You got more of a yellow gold. The new one has, you know, a bigger head. Not such a pin head with the big horns. But maybe that's how it was in the anime. This one looks like it has more of a nose. The teeth are different color, which is amazing. You know what? I didn't even notice the teeth aren't silver on that one. That's fucked up. It all blends. It just looks like, yeah. Well, anyway, the GX100. When you open these, they're on a shared hinge, I guess you could call it. So open them together. Just probably be a little better. I don't know how many times you're going to open and close it, but speaking of open and close... Oh, here's the knobs. Little door for the... Look at that, huh? And then, boom, open this up. Click. Love that. See the docking bay. Head comes down. Fires off. Boom. Oh, they fire out. Create Gaiking. And then the little dude's in the bottom. Let me get this back in action here. That thing's sick. I've seen a couple reviews. I haven't seen anybody show this off. The, see that? That's cool. A side ratchet action. Let me get it set up here so I can... Just gonna mess around with it on camera for a second. Yeah, I guess the there's gonna be the power up option stand. See, that's why. Look at that fucking tail, dude. I mean, this thing's huge. I mean, I'm gonna do a quick measurement here. So from the longest part of the tail, I'm gonna call it 31 inches. It could have been off a little bit. Right here, these buttons pushing, they're not for the sound or anything. That's how you release the legs. You want to make sure they click in firmly. Some idiot didn't know how to click the legs in. Those are the type of people that might need to read the directions. Fucking legs are falling off. Looking like a fool.
And then there was Terminator Genesis.
Yeah, the neck articulates. Doesn't go up and down, only this joint does. So there's that. Ankle articulation, pivot, these turn. I'm gonna set it up. But I'm telling you, look at that red inside. I mean, I'm not like a fan of it. It kind of reminds me of what is it? Pacific Rim 2, how that Jaeger bought inside. But that's, I mean, it's cool looking. I'm not a fan of it, but I get it. You know, you need the inside and the segments. This thing folds up into a base. I mean, the tail curls in on itself. It's pretty cool. I mean, the box is huge. This thing's big, but let me ask you, where else are you going to get a 30-inch Space Dragon? You know, they were talking about die-cast. So look, it's only in the ankle joints, these feet here to probably, you know, like anything else, give it the weight at the bottom, keep it stabilized. That paint is crazy. Look at, you're going... Look at those different colors. I got them in there ready to take off. Got it all set up, boys. Boom. I'm gonna move them, but I just put them in here for now. Yeah, I mean, listen guys, it's definitely worth it. Get it before the price goes up. I mean, it's not going to be worth it if it goes up. It does make sound effects. I might pull the batteries out. I don't want them to go rotten. I personally don't care about sound effects and light gimmicks and figures. You put the lights in the eyes. You don't have color in the eyes. Unless they do a swap out. But, yep. Definitely recommend it, boys.